hopefully we can patch that for the next time you play it. And hopefully by then I'll have a few more voices figured out, especially for the orcs.
What, is that what we're gonna do as soon as we're done with Wargroove now?
I don't know. Oh, it's basically for next time we do it, but I don't.
I mean,
see
there's
us
nothing
getting back to
stopping
it
you
anytime
from.
soon.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from trying it out or doing something with it.
Yeah, and for the for one campaign, for some of the heroes, I have something in mind for them. But for now, since we're pretty much rambling, we're here for Wargroove, which you guys are here for.
Yes,
And
greetings everyone. I am Dr. J, and no, Elder Statesman, do not jump on my computer, damn it! Do not bring that habit to you to this new place. As soon as I turn on the go live button, we have a little dude who's demanding attention. Okay, go ahead and start the battle then. I'll keep this little dude entertained. Come on, you.
Basically, bro, as some time ago, bro has settling into his new place. He's putting a new coat of paint on things, quite literally, in some areas. But he is in his new area, and his cats have now acclimated. I think there may have been a neighboring cat or something, but we'll see. Yeah, skipping this because we've already seen it. And don't worry, I won't skip it for when we succeed, because... as well. Anyways, bro sent me a recording of his successful attempt at this one, so we're gonna take a look. Yeah, but essentially, the first order of business, try and capture that as soon as possible.
Alright, I am back, and it looks like I'm right on time. So I'll go ahead and catch up with chat real quick, and then we can begin. And then, well, actually, I'll just tell you. Let's see. I believe my first move on the winning run I had was a sea turtle and an infantry unit. Alright, let's see what chat's up to. DMC tomorrow? DMC maybe tomorrow. It'll be contingent on whether I can spend some time with the game offline. Because I want to spend a little bit of time since my skills have undoubtedly atrophied with that game. If I'm unable to do so, which is very likely because I've got quite a bit to work on this evening, well, tomorrow I should say. If that doesn't happen, I'll be digging Battlezone back out. And honestly, Battlezone may end up being the priority since that I want... Well, I'll probably want to finish that up before I get too far with Devil May Cry anyway, so that'll probably end up being how things go. Oh, hey, Dwayne, how you doing? Jay, did you question my divinity? I have no idea how to answer that. I'm just gonna move on. Alrighty, let's carry on.
Okay, so... yeah, I explained to the audience about what... that you have that you've moved to your new place and are literally putting some new coats of paint on some areas.
Yes, I was putting on... Well, I chose a nice ocean blue for the welcome room, so... quite happy with how it turned out. But I'll have to do touch-ups tomorrow, so that'll keep me pretty busy. Probably why I won't be able to see the Devil May Cry, unfortunately. Okay, so if memory serves, next up, I believe... Let me check the recruit order, since that's... Because I want to make sure that we don't spend too much time worrying about this. So, my next recruit was a Harpy. Hang on, don't send him that way. Your sole focus is gonna be on disrupting everything that would prevent you from seizing that down there.
From what down where?
Well, let me take control real quick. So, this is your priority. So everything is gonna be geared toward ensuring that you can make it. So, moving all the mermen, getting Caesar and his friend over to him, making sure that the sea turtle is able to waltz up and smash that warship. All in service to that aim. Yes, the sea turtle is going to get mulched, but that'll be a fair trade.
Especially if they'll provide cover for getting a beachhead going.
Uh-huh.
I should have...
You want to restart?
For the infantry.
Yeah, you're going to want that. Want to restart? It is turn 2.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll restart then. Here, I can walk through the step then if you just want to not worry about it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll make it quick, or try to anyway. I am working with... Alright. There we are. I can just hit the B button in order to cycle through it faster. Alrighty. What else is chat up to? On the previous stream, you questioned my godhood. Did I? Also, what do you even mean by that? Oh well. There we go.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that you are not immortal.
Unless you're gonna claim to be the child of Baal or something.
I heard it pronounced Baal.
Well, there's an H at the start of the name, so, well, are we thinking of two different names? Because I've been playing Baldur's Gate 2, so I'm thinking of Baal instead of Baal from the Diablo mythos.
Okay, I was thinking more of the Diablo mythos, because I'm not as well, I do have tiny bits of knowledge of Baldur's Gate. It's not cohesive enough. Yeah, I have more
and I
knowledge
can cycle
of...
through things faster.
Oh yeah, what button art? It was the B button?
I think you can just hit... At least you can hit right-click as well. I think, or do something akin to that.
Okay, it is right-click.
Yep, you can speed through animations as well through holding down a button. I just couldn't remember which. Alrighty.
Yeah, and I better plan that one.
Yep.
Better position him for better income. To hopefully allow me to ensure I get that battleship to help with
Yep.
getting a hole. Let's get going!
Oh boy. Alright, so that harpy will be our disrupting force within the eastern part of the map.
Okay, so we can't get a battleship next turn, but we can.
You're not going to be summoning a battleship. Actually, here, I'll get the next one up while you cycle through the turn. What was the next recruitment I did? Yep, you know what to do there?
Oh, they got a ballista.
Huh. Wait, that's new. He didn't do that when I played.
I think it's because I summoned that harpy.
Huh. The AI didn't do that on my attempt. Wonder why. Alright, shoot the ballista instead of the fort. Yes, shoot the ballista instead of the fort. Beat it up. Because I'm pretty sure the war pups won't be able to hit. The ballista will be able to fire back next round, although he'll probably favor going after Caesar. Have that merman strike at the enemy merman. Preemptive strike. Caesar will be able to take care of himself, because the goal of your 2 units that you're sending on there is to seize control of the fort. So...
Now, where should I have this guy go? Well,
that one is going to disrupt the warship that's coming from the south. So that's its aim. So have it keep moving down to intercept. So I believe next I think I purchased a singular sea turtle. Hang on, let me alt-tab so I'm not messing with your nonsense.
Should I have this go up to the shore and have them deploy?
Yes, drop. Yes, drop. And it looks like all I did was a singular sea turtle. Grr.
My grr is better than yours.
Oh boy. Be careful how you pronounce that. And then, I mean, if you want to have something, maybe another infantry unit. What did I purchase next round? Would a singular infantry unit disrupt that too much?
Actually, if I save up my gold, I'd have more than enough for 100 extra for the battleship.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like I just bought a swordsman next round anyway. Oh, that's what I bought. I bought a swordsman and a witch next round. You'll see why. So you can go ahead and buy another swordsman anyway. It'll work out. Alright, he goes after Caesar, since that there isn't... I think he goes after them because the mermen aren't around. Because the warpups went after the mermen when I last played this, I'm pretty sure. Alright, as expected, but we knew that trade was going to happen. I'll just chat up too.
Another pop.
Yep. That we can live with. Let's see. What's chat up to? Ever had a potbelly sandwich? I'm not sure what that is, so probably not. See, and then also we just got here. So what was your answer to my question if DMC is tomorrow? Short version then. It will be contingent on whether I can spend a bit of time offline to make up for my atrophied skills.
Dragon!
That's why you're buying the Witch this round. But because I'm likely not going to have that time, I'll probably keep going with Battlezone. Alright, so you know what to do with the lander. So, your objective is to prevent that base from creating any more crap. Oh, you can just... I'm trying to remember what gets more damage, the sea turtles or the mermen against... Oh, you actually get more damage from the mermen, so... they will... The problem there is that the mermen will get shredded by the infantry. Actually...
My wood block.
Well, the problem is if the way that the mermen can attack, they either attack from a range of 2, or... How do we play this? Actually, real quick, let's see the damage, because I'm pretty sure to destroy that, we need to have the merman attack. Let's see, I think it's... So it's 20%, then it is... Then it's 58, that gets us to 90.
That's 78.
Okay, yep, have everyone converge on that, starting with the merman.
Actually...
Let's see.
Doing it from afar so the mermen don't get hurt. And Kaiser, because he can regen his health on his own.
Yep. And he'll be targeted by everyone else anyway, so that'll work out just fine. And then the infantry act as just annoying bastards. And since that no one there can capture it back, and won't be in time to capture it back...
A late heir to claim it. In fact, I may want to consider getting another merman to try and claim some more of these.
Actually, that merman that's above Caesar can be redirected there. So, anyway, what we need to figure out, though, is down there. So, if the sea turtle attacks the barge, it'll do less damage, but it won't be attacked by... Well, the problem is, if you attack from the water, the infantry won't be able to hit, but the barge will.
Yeah, but...
So I think attack with the sea turtle.
What about this merman?
Yeah, you can just take it out with the other merman. That's nice and easy. Because the sea turtle's dead to rights anyway, so... That should work out just fine.
And then I can reinforce if I want to start claiming this stuff down there.
You've got another sea turtle to help with that. Alright, what else is Chad up to? Replay the first mission? That might be... Well, I was planning on doing at least 2 missions just to get a sense for it, at least so that I could remind myself how a couple gimmicks worked. Alternatively, I could go to one of my prior saves to make sure that I've got all the gimmicks I built up, well, all the moves I built up in order to handle that. So, I'm not too worried about the specifics, but I do need to spend time on that. Now, where did I send that sea turtle? I believe I positioned... Okay, it looks like I didn't move him too far. I effectively put the sea turtle, I think, to interfere with the... I meant to interfere with the ship. So, yes, I put him just 2 above that... Well, yeah, I just put him 2 above... Well, here, I'll just show. I just put him right about here. I think that was just to disrupt the ship regardless of what he shot at.
And this...
Yeah, just send it in.
Charge! My battle copter!
Alright, what else is Chad up to? Let's see. On the previous stream, Regal acknowledged my divinity and you replied with, wait, we regard Dwayne as a god now? I'm only reminding you. Sure, yeah, we'll go with that. Let's see.
Okay, that might hurt a bit, but luckily, there should be enough among them to...
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do push your luck a little bit on this one, especially with how much they put in. You can have... Well, Looks like you'll need your mermen to assist then. Actually, wait, that's not crit, is it? That could hurt if it is. Okay, yeah, you're gonna need the mermen's help. Alright, no chance to go after the territory yet. Alright, so that pup is dead.
Yeah. You know, I could have my swordman attack the ballista, and
Actually, you could even get a crit if you set it up like that. Although you open C's... Well, actually, no. If you go for the crit, you open... the problem is that you... Well, we'll check the range on that infantry unit. He can't reach the base? Okay, we don't have to care then. So, I guess then Caesar can capture the base. The infantry and the mermen can split up between taking on the ballista and the warpops. Alright, that renders it effectively useless, and then you'll have a couple warm bodies to throw at it over there. Alright, I believe the sea turtle should be able to... No? Crap! Well, my bad. I guess have him go after the fish... Crap. I guess you can just have that sea turtle waiting in the water. Hopefully you won't have to reclaim that. Although, to be fair, you can always just... Oh man, that's really bad. Actually, you can make it a little easier on your sea turtle if you move it more along the deep water. Because I think if you move it down there, I think it becomes a little more accessible. Nope, I'm wrong. Welp, I suck. I guess you can summon another harpy? I don't remember... Well, I don't think we need to look too closely at what I purchased now. Alright, you can keep one infantry... Yeah, keep one infantry around just in case. Oh, wait, don't that put it into range.
I think that thing's gonna probably focus more on either this or that.
If he's smart, he'll go after your resources, so we'll see. Ooh. Yep, that's the kill. What else is chat up to? Alright. Let's see. Looks like Dwayne was just responding to questions about the sandwich Gilgamesh asked about. Hey Regal, how you doing? Alright. I will say that the successful attempt on my end... Hang on, capture the base. That way you don't have to be as reliant on that transport. Then you get to start reinforcing that. Yeah, I'd hit that. And it looks like Regal's wanting to continue a conversation that started in the Discord. So, both of us, well, I used to play a game called Galaxy of Heroes, which is a Star Wars-based gacha, but I haven't been playing it too much lately because I've been too busy with other things. Oh, crap! Well, that's a dead turtle.
At least the witch can take him on. Huh.
Yep. Well, that ended up being worthwhile. Cheaper to replace those than to lose that base. Alright, so I guess we'll answer Regal's question. I think the Ewok Princess might be a good addition to the game. Here's hoping it is. I haven't played too much of it lately, as I mentioned.
Are they referring to the one from Ewoks, or?
I'm not sure what it's referring to, whether it's an Ewok or just a variant of Princess Leia.
Oh.
I have no idea. All I know is Ewok Princess, Teehee. Then what should we... If memory serves, I opted to put a ranger down there just to have something. Yeah, I'd have the merman attack the infantry. So you're gonna need to whittle them down pretty considerably.
Yeah, I can have...
Down you go. And then Caesar and everyone else can wrap it up. Oh yeah, perfect. And it does put in range of the ballista though, so that's a risk. Well, either way. Probably have the infantry gun for the other infantry then, just to keep things simple. It'll hurt, but should be fine.
Yeah, I can have Caesar take out that enemy pupper.
Yep. Yeah, keep wailing on him. You're gonna lose him soon to the sea turtles, but get your money's worth while you can.
And probably consider recruiting another one.
Not a bad idea. Although you don't have the money for it right now. I believe they're 350. Alright, Caesar has his turn reset.
Let's take care of this dragon as much as we can.
Yes, you do not want that there. And then, so the soldiers can't attack. The harpy can.
Gonna get what damage I can on this thing. And have the turtle use its last legs to help.
Uh-huh, not a bad call. And then you can have that lander transport those 2 infantry. Even if it's a weakened infantry, still a useful unit. Well, it's still something that can block a path, which, against that giant, you're gonna want you're gonna want everything. Let's see. Alright, so can't get another merfolk in just yet. So, yeah, you're probably good to save your money, just in case you need a warship or another sea turtle. You'll probably need another sea turtle.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure those retaliate, though, don't they? Well, if your sea turtle survives, he can just go on a wild dragon chase, I guess. What's chat up to? If her name is Princess Nisa from the Ewok thing, then the brother is right. GL Leia will probably be interesting. I'd assume that would be Leia from the later movies. Yeah, there had been some speculation for a while now that Episode 6 Leia would be the next galactic legend. We'll see how it goes. Oh wow, still in our control. Nice. That's gonna be the fun part. Is you do not have someone who can body block effectively right now, unless you... I'm starting to remember why I had a trebuchet over there. Huh. Is it worth trying to set up a body block so you... Actually, it might be worth... Brother, I'm not gonna say it. Hang on a minute, brother. You have Caesar's turn refresh. You could bring in a trebuchet and use it this turn.
Right here?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you could even move that merman over there, and he can capture that. Oh, that's glorious.
Gonna have this guy shoot this thing down.
Mm-hmm. It'll be...
Yeah.
I hope I got the distance correct, but even if I didn't, that'll more than make up for things.
Yeah, because I'll knock that trebuchet down. Big, that...
Yes!
And between the trebuchet and the archers, it will... And the archers should be able to finish it.
Oh, easily. And then you can have... Oh yeah, you'll even have your infantry ready to help body block. You will need help over with the ships, though, so... I'm thinking this purchase should probably... Well, oh crap, the trebuchet was our purchase. The problem is that the air unit is... Well... Problem is what's in play is good against air units, so... Yeah, we are paying dearly in naval strength for this.
And I have the harpies finish that off.
Yeah, one harpy finish it off, the other see if you can draw away the enemy. Well, see if you can draw away enemies or something.
Yeah, because that dragon is not going to be able to do much damage to my structures.
Yeah, the most... Actually, you may want to have that one... Well, no, you can't finish it off. The most he could do would probably be to knock out the one that's already on 1 HP, but that'd be about it.
Yeah, in which case I'll want to summon another infantry in prep.
Yep. Just have one there in case you run into the same shenanigans. Have it move closer to the dragon. Yep, that'll work. Then you bring those in as body block. Alright, we got this. Now we just gotta take better ownership of the sea and we'll be in good shape. Fortunately, the harpoon ship is only gonna do ballista level damage to the land units. And I'm pretty sure if it gets into range of any of your units, it'll be in trebuchet range as well, so...
Okay, so...
it was smart.
Going for what he can.
Actually, that might be the play, is to refresh that sea turtle, and then buy another sea turtle. I know I'm saying sea turtle a lot, but sea turtles are useful.
Oh, they're bringing in their own guys.
Yeah, more...
Oh,
Yep.
wait. The turtles.
Actually-
Turtles can't target villages, right?
Not that I know of. Actually, you can have your archers target the sea turtles. Actually, yeah, when Caesar or an infantry unit can just waltz up and murder, yeah, just... Oh, glorious.
It's in heart range of that, but
Then use the infantry.
this one.
Yep. So... Wait, what?
It's still alive!
I guess there's a bit of damage spread that I forgot about. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Well, it won't do much damage to your trebuchet, so I'm not too worried. Do you want to have the archers shoot at the sea turtles anyway? How much damage can they? 25%.
Versus a potential.
When we can potentially capture the... Well, what's more important? Heavily damaging that, securing the kill there. I doubt that you'd be able to capture that base this round, so... Yeah, probably hitting the sea turtle, honestly. Because right now that harpoon ship is going to hamstring your air unit's ability to interfere. Actually, wait, that might be the play. Buy a harpoon ship. And use a village to rejuvenate one of your rejuvenate the turtle, if you can. With whatever money you have. It'll probably be immediately mulched by the enemy turtle, but that's okay. It will allow you to mulch it with everything else, so that should be fine. And then you can have that merman run around. Yep.
And it's gonna take this one out first, and then
Yes,
move around
good
and
call.
take stuff down here.
Actually, it might be good to get a... Well, you'll need a merman anyway to deal with all that, but might be good to recruit one next round.
Yeah, if I get the gold for it. Yeah, getting that witch first, because to reduce their ability to fight back.
What's Chad
Now,
up
if the
to?
golem attacks anything, it's gonna get hurt.
Oh, he's going the Advanced Wars route, where we target the transport vehicles to the detriment of everything else. Okay, that makes life easy. How dare you, sir? What else is
Well,
Chad
at
up
least
to?
the archers can finish that thing off.
Okay, chat's being funny. They think that the dragon is toothless.
Well, it is. Well, these are essentially reskin.
It does look like him, though.
The bandits are using reskin and recolors of the cherry stone units, so I can understand where they're coming from.
It looks like toothless, though. I can't
yeah,
unsee it now.
Yeah.
Where's... Sorry, I need to...
They got night.
We have a doggo. Alright, so now that we're at this point... Is your harpoon... Actually, what is in range of everybody? Alright, the harpoon ship isn't in range, but will be. What can strike at the harpoon ship right now?
This thing.
Get it.
Fudge!
Alrighty. So, what can be damaged? What should be damaged? Unfortunately, the only one who can take out the giant as of now... Well, the only ones who can take on the giant as of now is either the archer or the merman. So let's figure out the most damage... Who can do the most damage to the turtle? 28% as opposed to 23%. Okay, so... Merman attacks... Do we care about... Yeah, I think then Merman attacks turtle. Probably from the shore where the sea turtle can't fight back. Yep. Oh wait, you lost the... Never mind. I messed that up. Should have stayed in the water for the crit, even if he'd be shredded for it. Still, and then you take out the... I think you take out the giant, so we just get it off the board. And that way Caesar can help claim the village without putting himself in harm's way.
Gonna need to,
Well, you can have the trebuchet do it unless the trebuchet can hit something good. Oh wow, he kept everything out of range. Okay, that's good. The AI has its moments. Maybe that's why the turtle moved over there. It was the only target in range that wouldn't put him at risk. Yeah, capture with that guy.
And maybe ballista to defend from air units.
I think you've got enough air protection. I think what you need now is just mermen. Because you've got a good bulwark as of now. Now, what should we bring in? I don't think we need to reinforce. An alchemist would be good. We had the same thought. Nice. Alrighty.
Don't do it off of the road so that way Dragon doesn't.
Can't even hit now.
So I'm
nice.
gonna attack this guy.
Yep. And then the other harpy can be brought closer in so that we can start establishing a beachhead. Although, he keeps bringing in witches.
Yeah, and harpies.
Okay, we might need another witch then.
Yeah, that's my thinking. Yeah, I can see why, because the dragon does have the same shape.
Yep, it does look like Toothless. I'm never gonna unsee that now.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Oh crap, that could hurt.
Edge.
Not that much though. Ooh, enemy alchemist. That's gonna complicate things. You can still strike where the alchemist can't for a moment, but it's only gonna be a moment. Alright, harpoon ship can deal decent damage, so go ahead and set it up to deal the bulwark.
And then I can have some and small take it out.
Yep. And then have it loop back around for other shenanigans. Actually, you don't need to worry too much about the turtle now that it's been so heavily damaged. So my thinking is you just have the turtle start move. Well, you have the merman start moving to claim territory, maybe. Does anyone here like Star Wars? I just rewatched the first 6 movies and then watched most of the Clone Wars TV show. I haven't been enjoying the new stuff as much lately. Here's hoping Ahsoka is worth its salt, but...
Yeah, rest in peace. He's that one guy. The one who
yeah, I wish I could remember his name, but yes, one of the actors for that is no longer with us, unfortunately. Which, always a sad thing when something like that happens, so... I have no idea how they're going to adjust or what's the effect of that's going to be, but for now, let's just hope what he put in was a good... Well, I have no reason to disbelieve it'll be a bad performance. I just hope that, well, I just hope it'll be I just hope that it'll be worth that good performance.
Anyways, as for the Toothless thing, apparently school dragons closed at the end of June.
Oh, you mean that? Oh, you mean that Facebook game you played sometimes?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the ballista range. Probably wanted to get a little bit closer. Although, knowing our luck, it might just shoot at your turtle and call it a day. You might want to bring a cavalry unit next round.
Yeah, so that way I can... Sure. Yeah.
Oh boy, Dwayne got started on things I know you'll hate, brother. Expanded universe never died. Black hole is the best Sith Lord. Darth Nihilist did nothing wrong.
Wait, what?
I think I know what I know you did that partially to upset the brother, but I am amused all the same.
Just to get that thing out of my face.
Yep, that's fair. Alrighty, and then I want to keep that out of range of the harpy.
I'm more concerned about the village there.
The village will survive. You actually wanted to strike the village first so that... Well, honestly, the merman's right there if you need to reclaim it. And honestly...
Yeah, true.
That's probably your best bet right now anyway, because it's not likely to destroy the village, because I'm pretty sure it'll only do 45%. Let's see. I assume you're talking about Ray Stevenson, Jay. I think that's correct, yes. People always talk about Nihilus. What about Vitier? I don't know too much about it.
Is it Vitiate?
Vitiate?
Yeah.
Vitiate? I have no idea.
If it's Star Wars: The Old Republic, then it's probably
Well, I haven't spent much time with the Old Republic, well, with SWTOR, so I'll defer to your, defer to your knowledge on that count.
Yeah, let's just say that.
Oh, look, another harpoon ship, how lovely.
that
You're gonna want
expansions
cavalry, yep.
Yeah, a few expansions ago, the player's characters finally put him down for good.
That Dargan is starting to be annoying.
Yeah. I am.
I'd go for a knight, because you need to because you're reaching the point where you'll need to rush their position, and you may want that money for something else as well. Ooh. If they're gonna give that to you, yeah, take it.
Wouldn't fly!
Wouldn't fly, wait, wrong script. I think we just have the turtle suicide rush the enemy at this point. Huh, do we get another turtle? Do we get a warship? We can't get a warship this round, but we will be able to two next round. So if we can afford a turtle, let's go with turtle. Otherwise, we might just want a box standard infantry unit. Well, you've already recruited something from there, so I guess we don't have to worry about that. Didn't we buy another witch recently?
Yeah, we did.
Alright, cool.
But this one is out of range of alchemy.
Yes, the alchemists. Alright, cool. Just making sure we've got enough air defenses for now. And then that merfolk can continue on. Start capturing stuff. If we can, let's get another sea turtle. Oh, excellent. And then the other one, having done its best for us, can be sent on a suicide rush. So, how do we want to...
the dragon there tries to count anything, and I've at least got it cornered.
Mm-hmm. So, how do we want to play the rest? Is it worth attempting to put... Well, I'm debating how best to proceed from here, because... What's the range on the ballista and the archer? Alright, and... It's not worth putting the trebuchet into range. Yet. If that archer weren't there, I'd recommend putting the trebuchet within crit range and having somebody body block. But with the archer there, that complicates things. Unless you can successfully divert its attention away, that's a risk. That's too much of a risk right now. Oh crap, warship! Good thing we brought Turtle.
But we're gonna have to take out that other guy in order to get moving.
There's gonna be a lot we need to take out now. Ow.
Okay, alchemists can finally strike that thing down and put an end to it.
Yep. Alright, what did they summon this round? Really, dude? The definition of impotence. Alright, if they move the ballista up, they moved it back! Okay, full attack!
What's more...
Well, hang on, what's the warship's range? God damn. Okay. Apologies. Honestly, just focus on taking the harpoon ship out. You're gonna take damage from that warship no matter what, until your turtle gets down there. Most you could probably hope for at this point would be to disrupt and demolish. So, let me think. Best course of action. Can't quite kill yet, huh? What can the... What's the right course of action? Yeah, a little bit of damage. I doubt the war pups will be able to do much. So, let me think. Yeah, go for the archers first. You can't have Caesar body block, otherwise the warship plus the cavalry will be an instant kill. Although... Be gone! Be gone! Let's see. What else is chat up to? So, continuing the... Oh yeah, so... The one talking about Vitiate. He's a loser. He needed rituals to consume the life force of planets. Oh boy. To be fair, Nihilus didn't, but still. Vitiate's an extremely powerful old Sith Lord who survived 1,400 years by possessing different host bodies. He was originally a member of the original Sith species with which Dark Jedi later interbred. He was also a loser who needed to conduct rituals to consume the life force of planets, as opposed to our spiritual liege, Darth Nihilus. Did you like Exar Kun, or however it's spelled? I don't remember much about Exar Kun apart from the world building for Knights of the Old Republic. If they explored it more, I'm largely unaware of it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I do like the concept, though, because I do like the concept.
I need to check the codex that I've got among my 8 tunes, which are essentially every playable class.
Honestly,
by the way, to see if I got anything for them.
Honestly, that's what they should do instead of a Knights of the Old Republic remake. Forget remaking stuff. Just give us the Mandalorian Wars, or Exar Kun, or literally anything different. Don't try and recreate the original story. Give us a prequel of some kind. That'd be great. Let's see, and then...
What should I make now?
That warship's gonna complicate things, but... Are we in a position where we can protect a warship? Maybe, actually? We've got a harpoon.
Yeah, a warship going along here could help us.
You know what? You've got anti-air defenses. You've got the 2 witches, which will be able to knock out anything that comes through there. You've got the 2 harpies, which you can send to harass the ground forces, especially now that their harpoon ship is gone. Yeah, bring in the warship.
Yeah.
Yep, that witch can just sit there being ugly.
The ballista, but...
Well, yes, the ballista and the alchemist are the concerns. Oh, you want that harpy to go interfere down below? Alright, we'll see what happens.
Keeping this witch handy to help with this area, to help disrupt with that. Maybe see. And maybe if I can clear out this area, I can have the battleship help with claiming this stuff.
Now, is there any other unit we want to move around up there? Honestly, my only thinking right now is maybe have the infantry strike at the war pups, but that would be it. Unless it can get a good hit on the knights. Actually, wait, that would be a body block, wouldn't it? Partially, at least.
Yeah, that would be.
Wait, Caesar's already in range of the warship. Okay, put him in the mountains. Yep. Well, yeah, the lower ones.
This one?
Well, what do we want to do, actually? Hang on a minute. What's the max range of the warship? Alright, it has a range of 4. If it goes for Caesar, that's trebuchet range. Keep Caesar there.
Yeah, have it be AIDS. If only I could...
Actually, that bar... Actually, I just realized that barge could be used to try and get a foothold elsewhere, couldn't it? Well, we'll see if we end up needing it. For now, I'd say have the only other thing I'd worry about is maybe have the infantry unit go up and mess with the war pups, and then have the cavalry unit move to block the trebuchet. You won't get a fancy crit? Well, actually, you could do it that way, too. That might be better, actually. Have just straight up take them out.
Just block.
Yep. Or you can have them do an initial strike, perhaps. The only ones who'd be able to strike after would be... You know what? Fair enough. Make them work to take it out. Alright, let's see how our opponent responds. Alright, that's in trebuchet range. This'll hurt, though. Ow. Merfolk, huh? Wow. The alchemists may be able to reach the cavalry, but they won't be able to do much damage. Their own trebuchet now, huh? Crap. Huh. He didn't attack. Well, let us... Well, yeah, we can start with that. Yes. Kill!
Still alive?
What would be better? Hurting the merfolk? You could hurt the merfolk pretty badly, and that would hamstring... Well, how much could you hurt the sea turtles? Right, they're in deep water. They got a crit on you no matter what. I'd say have the merfolk hit the other merfolk. Unless you want to have them hit the alchemist, maybe. That's not a bad play, actually. Go for it.
Yeah, I pretty much rendered that battleship useless now.
Yep. Actually, yeah, and have the archers take that out.
I should probably cast a healing spell.
Depends on... Well, hang on. Depends on what you want to focus on. Let's see, what can we buy first? Or what do we want to buy next, I should say.
I can get another trebuchet if I wish.
I think you need something that can egress into enemy territory. Bear in mind that your knight's about to get blasted by a ballista. Actually, I'd say get another archer. And then the knight can smack that a boot.
I'll definitely need another merfolk.
Yes. But you've got the money for it right now. And you're about to have a bunch of ships show up to reinforce your position. Hang on, what do you...
Oops, wrong ship.
Wrong ship.
I meant.
Not worth recovering. Although, right idea, wrong ship. Well, the warship will be along then. Meanwhile, you've got those two who will be able to egress soon. Alright, just keep them out of turtle range and you'll be good. Alright, although probably keep them out of ballista range too, just to be safe. Right there's good, yep. And he'll get the crit if anybody dares shoot at him. And, yep, same reason for the Harpy. Nice. Actually, I think the Harpy will be able to approach the ballista next round, but I guess we'll find out. Is it worth reinforcing the reinforcing for Caesar or somebody else? Yeah. So the witch can just... Well, they only have one place to summon air units, so I guess the witch can just puppy guard that spot for now. Well, both of them anyway. Unless you want to spam the 10% hit on everybody. Either way. What else is chat up to? I want a series... presumably in Star Wars, which would present a, quote, small-scale political conflict. The series would take place on a singular solar system in the unknown region or Inner Rim, Old Republic era, and we would observe local factions fighting each other, including a Sith cult. We could explore all the cultures, views, and factions in such a setting. Yeah, that would be interesting if they went with that. Hopefully they do at some point. Well, what's good for the goose is good for the enemy, I guess.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yep.
Ooh, they're really gonna have to commit to get past that now.
They don't have an alchemist over there, do they?
No, they don't.
Can your Harpy reach?
Probably...
Can't. Crap. You need the Harpy to move if you're gonna egress. Although, what can the trebuchet hit? Actually, if you gun for the merfolk, you may be able to hit the sea turtle. Although, your sea turtle's gonna get trebuchet as well.
Well, at least me... make...
Oh, not
no,
quite?
I cannot.
Oh, right, because deep water. Ah, crap. Okay, then. Well, you know where the warship needs to go. What would be worthwhile at this point? Well, you've still got... Hang on. You've still got the main base. Let me think. What would be good? Yeah, you need the alchemist to move in order to make any good progress anywhere. I'm just wondering what the best course of action would be. You want to just move the alchemist forward a little bit so that... and maybe drop a heal onto the trebuchet, or... That would be heal... That would be more cost efficient even just for the trebuchet, actually. So yeah, do it. And then I'm thinking a cavalry unit.
If I can't afford one.
You should be able to.
I was wanting to make a ranged unit to go along with this group for attacking this beachhead.
Ah. Actually, you may not even need to worry about it. You just get to start claiming territory now by the looks of it, depending on how much damage the harpies do. Not quite. I wouldn't damage them just for that.
Yeah, I'll wait for the next turn for the harpies to do that.
I guess you can just have another swordsman then. Because honestly, swordsmen are cheap, they're simple. Why not? Yeah, we can go with that. I would have that witch closer to the enemy... Well, the enemy landing point, actually. Well, the enemy airport equivalent. Because that's the only place where air units can come from. No.
You mean closer here?
No, what I mean is send it down where the other witch is. Because my thinking right now is... That's the only point where an enemy air unit can... Oh, wait. Yeah, that's... Are there only 2 points where enemy air units can spawn from? Hang on, is there a second? Why is there... Oh, there's a second. Crap. Okay, now I see your points. My bad. Still, that does put it closer. Hang on. Oh, never mind.
All my other units have moved.
Your sea turtle's about to get smashed. Oh, wait, is it? I can't remember. I guess we'll find out. That's useless.
Not gonna do much.
What else was Chad up to? I know it's cliche, but my favorite character from Star Wars is Count Dooku due to his story, and I like the original actor. That's fair.
Rest in peace, that guy, by the way.
Yep, rest in peace, Christopher Lee. He did well.
Yeah, and let's not forget his role as Saruman.
Oh yeah, he did a lot of good stuff. Well, at least your flying units can approach now. Even if they now have to worry about turtle murder. Oh look, an enemy
Another
dragon.
dragon.
Well, for now, you can just focus on messing with claiming territory and not worry over much. Yep, just keep away from the enemy anti-air, and you should be fine. Let's see. He has a signature look of superiority, it's only natural. Of course you fixate on that. I think seeing how well he could duel was another thing. He was able to duel a kid into Obi-Wan at the same time. Well, duel Anakin and Obi-Wan at the same time, and then he was able to duel Master Yoda. He did have to do a lot in that fight. Well, that day. Ooh, wait, he can shoot the trebuchet. Never mind.
Oops, I forgot.
Doesn't matter too much.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
now...
pretty sure your trebuchet can hit it too. Actually, no, not quite. Can your cavalry hit it? No. Well, between your archer and the alchemist, it should be all but dead.
Taking out the bigger threat.
Yes, the trebuchet is definitely the bigger threat right now. Absolutely. And then, yep, you target the obvious target.
And if those archers try to claim, aim that this village, I can smack it back.
Yep, and then... Huh. I mean, the archer was only able to do 30%... Actually, wait, is that ballista range? Probably not. It is not. I don't know, if you want to send both of them in to try and see how close they can get to the enemy dragon, not the worst idea. Or just straight up eliminate them. At least take out the harpies. Not quite? Alright then. Bring them in close, I suppose. Although this is where they put an alchemist down and you lose both of them. Probably, actually. Alright, and then bring this up. Alright, looks like you can start aggressing now. Can the trebuchet get in range of that port? Let's see, they have a range of 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, they can.
I just need to clear that.
You don't even have to
9%.
do that. Observe. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plop it down there. It's in range of the enemy port. Then you just need a merfolk to seize it. And you've got one on the way. Alrighty. We have the upper hand now. If only from sheer number of units. So.
I'll probably have these two focus on getting this one next, and then I'll have them help with trying to see if we can get that.
Yep. You can just have them slowly whittle things down.
Actually, we should have these two knock out that, and that.
Actually, if you could knock out that other spot, you could just spawn in dragons right next to them. That'd be hilarious, actually.
Need a little more upkeep for that, but I am almost
Not that much more. You just need to seize what you just reclaimed. You just need to seize what you stole from them. And maybe put down another witch. So what do we want to put down for the rest? I'm thinking another knight since you need to be expedient. And then have Caesar and the ranger just start marching. Well, yeah, have them full attack at this point.
Just to be on the safe side.
Actually, if you save money, you can put a dragon down next turn.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
Yep, that'll work. Although, it'll depend on how much of your anti-air is left, because you will need to deal with the enemy dragon.
They summoned.
Yeah, you need another witch. Actually, do you?
Oh, they summoned a knight.
Oh, crap. Sorry, I'm skipping through these faster than I probably should. There we go. Okay, so the warship got a little beat up, but doesn't matter too much. So...
what's more important? Actually...
well, harpoon versus turtle, always. And you can always just reinforce if you don't mind waiting on that dragon. Or you could just recruit it now, apparently, but either way. So, do you need the dragon? That's the next question. Well, can you afford the dragon? Based on the enemy
Yes, I can
units.
afford the dragon.
Well, you can afford it, but can you afford it logistically? Because that'll be the only unit you summon this round, bear in mind. Hang on, is that ballista range? It is not. Cool.
No.
Yeah, looking at the time, it looks like this will be our only battle tonight. So, with that, let's take a look at what they summon then.
A knight.
A knight and a sea turtle. Alright then, I guess you can just have him swing down and... actually, do you want to claim that first? Just to have it? Might not be the worst idea, actually.
In fact, I could probably have the two of them help with that.
Well, let's see. You'll have the 2 infantry that can deal the initial strike, then a harpy to add to the fray. Yep, that looks like a good spot. Alrighty. Then the harpy can join in the fun later. Actually, if you don't mind the harpy taking damage, you can probably take that airport... you can probably neutralize that air spot next round. If you don't mind the harpy taking damage. Because that'll leave it pretty low.
Claim it.
Probably not claim it. You'll need the merfolk's help with it, but...
I know, but...
you can deal substantial damage, and that's worthwhile.
Should I do another witch?
Well, I think you're fine for air support right now. Well, if you're... well, I'm a little nervous about recruiting a dragon right now because we are a little lacking on anti-air. But if you want to go the dragon, I think we've got enough of an advantage right now. Besides, worst case scenario, you summon an alchemist and a witch next turn. Don't worry, love. Cavalry's here.
Let's get this thing out of my face.
Pew pew!
Now that I only have one. Yeah. And once I claim this, I can have a much closer harbor.
Mm-hmm.
Let's reduce this to try and say negate the damage.
Yep. Actually, wait. With it only... Well, there's nothing in range that can threaten it right now, but maybe... that is a 50%. That alchemist is likely dead. So that witch and the... Yeah, you're lacking in air defenses. Well, the problem is the witch can't really get there fast anyway, but you probably do need another alchemist. Oh, that sucks. May as well go for the witch then. It'll delay when you can get your dragon, but you'll be able to recruit one pretty swiftly soon. As much fun as a dragon would be, not yet. Hang on, do you want to hit the... Want to hit that real quick?
Depending on whether I want to move it to the mountains for a crit.
Alright, okay, you know what? That's a better call.
And I can even have the merfolk do some pot shots on that to
Yep,
help.
have the merfolk do a pot shot, and then let the
preferably
harpies
from-
finish it off with the crit. That's a good call. Let's watch it play out. So what do they buy? Trebuchet.
A bullet. Those alchemists are probably minced.
Yep. That's why we got more. Alright, so the turtle moves faster in deep water, so it'll be a while before that one can interfere. At least a couple rounds. Let's see. Yep. And then let the back cavalry get a crit.
Yep. And the harpy can finish it off.
What else is Chad up to? Did you know Torbjorn was the one who said the cavalry was here when he met Tracer, and she stole that from him? Another reason why Torb is the best hero lore-wise. I'm sensing a bit of bias here. May as well knock that one out. Are you able to set up a crit using the cavalry? Can you get a crit on one of their settlements? Let's see. Let me count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't really get a crit with that cavalry unit, so you may as well move it up a little. Maybe put it in the force where it'll be better protected. Caesar's probably going to be targeted by the dragon anyway, but still.
Which is why the alchemist will...
Yep. We'll see how it goes.
the ballista.
Mm-hmm. And then making sure that the warship is out of the way. Can't move it too far then. Ooh, not a bad call. Alright. Only 20% because you're on land, but that's okay.
Yeah, at least he still has that reach.
Alright, some damage. You'll be able to knock it at down the rest of the way next round, so that'll be fine. What else is Chad
And
up to?
the harpies can then claim it. I mean, the merfolk can claim it before moving on.
Mm-hmm. And then they can start running up and causing havoc. Excellent. What else is Chad up to? What's your favorite generic monster in RPGs? Good question. What is my favorite generic monster? That's a hard one. I haven't really thought about it in those terms.
Yeah.
I mean, spiders are more versatile than you'd expect, if only from the creep factor, so I'd probably go for that.
What should I make next?
Still got your harpies in play. Let me think. Warship?
Once I
wait,
claim
you don't have
this-
enough. Oh, right, you don't have enough money for it anyway. Probably is. Well, no. Maybe just a merfolk, just so you can stockpile. Maybe a merfolk there, and maybe... I don't know, what would be good for the land-based forces? I guess a battle pup isn't a bad investment. Just something quick and simple. My favorite would be giant rats because why have a swarm of plate carriers when you can have one big one? What about cranium rats? Oh, that's a good call. I'd forgotten about cranium rats from the Planescape setting. Oh crap, we just gave up that barge to be mulched.
At least it served its purpose.
It served its purpose. It's not like this game is grading us on technique. This isn't Advanced Wars.
No, we do have to be wary of that knight.
What else is chat up to? Personally, my favorite are brews from the Glorantha setting. Brews are the children of Thid, the goddess of forcing yourself onto someone? Oh boy. Brews can breed with anything. Oh, of course. There are countless different variations of them as a result. Okay, fair enough. Add to that random chaos traits such as extra limbs or having multiple bodies. I'd almost assume that given the way you describe chaos and whatnot, but still. Alright, that gets one on under your control.
So now I can afford a dragon a turn if I so desire.
If it reaches that point. Although, to be fair, if your only objective is to seize, well, destroy the enemy headquarters, that might not be the worst way to go about it.
Oh, right, they've set up their own battleship.
Unsurprising. But
Let's take care of that.
We have our ways and means.
Yeah. But at least now.
Murder.
Bye-bye, enemy dragon.
Although I might be biased when talking about generic monsters because my dungeon master a while back came up with a situation in which actually you can get you could have some fun if you well no you don't need the turn refresh yet. You could have some fun with that. Although that cavalry unit may get mulched. Maybe worth doing the turn reset just to, well, is it worth doing the turn reset to save it? Probably not. May as well just go all out then, if only for asset denial. We've certainly got the money for it. But now you can have your dragon. Let's see, but I'm probably biased because my dungeon master was very keen on phase spiders, so which basically means I can blink in and out of existence by going to a different plane of existence, and I'm gonna just build this giant web in a place because you let me. Oh, that was a silly circumstance. I wonder if those face spiders are still there hundreds of years later, because we are still using that campaign setting. Oh, right, for the turtle. That's fair. Although you already have one, so I don't know if two is necessary, but still, we'll see. Well, if it can't strike because of the harpy, may as well hide it behind it.
Oh yeah, I had this other one. Oh well.
All
Always
the
nice
same.
to have a backup.
Let's see, what would be good?
Still
Well, you're about to
claim that one.
You're about to lose a cavalry unit, so maybe another cavalry unit just for fun. All right, I think we're good. Let's get in there.
I think that port should be my next target.
Yeah, I had a feeling that guy would be targeted. Yeah. Trebuchet, huh? Unfortunately for them, Dargan. Ooh, the warship can fire on that now. Is that worth it, actually? Actually, you could use your witches to block its route, well, block easy access to the warship, actually. That could be hilarious. Actually, oh, I've got an idea.
What's that?
Alright, may I take control real quick?
Sure.
Give me 1 second. Alright. So here's what I'm thinking. You move your warship down here. You strike.
I have my witch's guard.
Yep. And just have them sit there. Can't guard as well as I hoped. It's probably gonna get shot at then. Crap. That doesn't fully block it, unfortunately, but... Well, I guess my fault if you lose him, then. Now, Dragon.
Ember wing away!
Wait, that's not a Night Fury. Yes, I had to be that guy. May as well. And I guess those infantry can run along to assault from that direction. That should work out nicely. Actually, you can get a... Actually, you can use the turn refresh, Brad. You can use the turn refresh to get another shot in. Actually, how do we want to play this?
Oh, no, wait. That's a danger.
Not necessarily. Want my other clever idea? Use the turn refresh on the Harpy. No, what you do is you set the Harpy 2 away from the Trebuchet, move Caesar in to give the turn refresh to both, and then have the Harpy attack the harpoon ship.
You mean, yeah?
Yeah, they move there. One closer, technically speaking. And then Caesar does the turn refresh.
Delays me getting those two, but...
That's okay. You can have that guy just assault just to be annoying.
It's dead meat anyway, so...
Yep.
With these guys coming in, I can easily...
Oh, damn, out of range. Is it worth going after the warship or the... I'd say warship, actually. Yeah, let's go with that. The warship's more dangerous to your ground forces. Much more dangerous, even if those Harpies are basically dead now.
Yeah, I'll have these two work on getting that. Unless, of course, this guy can clear them.
In one shot, probably not.
So I should probably have this guy try and aim to clear that out, so that way I can thin out
if the harpoon ship can't reach, yes. That is the next logical direction to go.
Actually, this would take out their ability to summon stuff there.
Actually, yeah, because that would limit their boats to that middle area where they can be not easily sequestered, but still.
Yeah,
actually, it gives you... Hang on, how close is their HQ to the water? Damn, darn, it's not within 4. Actually, you could position a warship to shoot at it, but it would be a bit out of the way.
Yeah.
Why bother with that when a dragon can do the job?
Yeah.
Alright, meanwhile, is there anywhere we want to position the trebuchet just to try and... Well, we can at least position the trebuchet to where they have to shoot at it to prevent losing their port. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yep, that'll work. Okay. That's in range.
No, they don't know who they're going to attack.
Most likely Caesar. Hopefully. If they can shoot at Caesar, they will shoot at Caesar, typically. Then you can have that cavalry maybe plop it down in that forest, just to have it a little closer. Alright, that should do. And then you got the merfolk.
Yeah, these guys should probably aim at that. This guy can take that out, as well as that, so that way we can reduce and have my land units come in and clean up.
Ah, darn. Oh, wow, really? He actually went the smart route? How dare he? That's illegal. Kill it for its crime.
And have some guys help. And maybe see if my...
Actually, you can probably heal it, but... Either way. The problem is that puts you in range... Actually, yeah, have the Harpy, then the Dragon at strike. Actually, the Harpy and the Dragon combined can take out the HQ if you want to sneak that in. Probably can't S rank at this point, but I did get A rank on my first attempt. Well, on my successful attempt, I should say.
And I could probably summon some stuff there to take out that stuff.
Yep, further anti-air, yeah. Ooh, excellent. Even got a crit.
And helps body block that to defend.
Uh-huh. The archer will have a... Well, the archers will deal probably 20 to 40%, but still. Progress.
Just gonna get these guys to begin striking at that.
Yep. Alright, at this point you can probably just alternate between harpies and cavalry or something. Because I think you've got all of the anti-air you need for now. Although, I think you've got most of the units you need at this point. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Unless you want to reinforce that warship and send it to the middle to go cause havoc. But I don't know how much you need to worry about that. Alright. And then... bearing in mind that that harpoon ship will make mincemeat of them.
Well, yeah. I'll then start working on clearing that to remove that. Enemy boats from play.
Yep. At this point, it should be a cakewalk, so let's see what chat's up to. Okay, so... talking more about the lore bit. So Thed was actually one of many fertility and love goddesses, but then she was assaulted by the storm god. Shows she came to ask for justice from Orlanth, who was the chief of the storm gods, and he basically dismissed the whole thing because he didn't want to harm any of his kinsmen, so he just asked Thed what she wanted as recompense. And pissed off, Thed shows, well, forcible action itself so others can feel the pain. That's lovely. What setting? Well, yeah, you said what setting it is. I don't think I needed to ask any further. The archers are the only one who can attack the dragons, right?
Hmm? There are the enemy harpies.
What if you just attack the HQ? And what if you just... Oh, wow, really? They have an anti-cheese mechanic? How dare they?
Well, let's get that, so that way we can set up a battleship here to...
They have anti-cheese mechanic. How dare they? How dare they take away my cheese? That's illegal! Well, start shooting, I guess.
I'll have to be aware of the harpy.
You got me's and ways. An alchemist, for instance. The war pups for another. Caesar for a third. Cavalry to just mess with them.
I'll have to be aware of that enemy ballista.
I'm more worried about the trebuchet. Unless that's what you were referring to.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
You didn't put Caesar into crit range of it, did you? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Thank God. That would have sucked. A lot. Long day. Dragon time? Dragon time.
Let's protect that.
Yep. The Harpy will attack the dragon most likely, unless he goes for Caesar. But still. Well, that'll work. Hopefully get a little closer.
At least my harpy can help.
Mm-hmm. Even if it's a bit beat up. I don't know if you need another
Better
witch,
idea.
but we'll go with that. Well, if the
It's
Harpy
just
makes a
helping.
move, it dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we want to summon any ground forces? Maybe a cavalry unit just as something expedient? Or something quick to the draw, I should say. Alright, that should suffice. Alright, at this point it's just a cakewalk.
At least it distracted. At least it wasn't Caesar it went for.
I guess that's true, but Caesar was out of range.
Harpoon ship, the battleship should attack back.
Nope, harpoon ships can outrange. Alrighty. Luckily, harpoon warships are much more effective at beating up harpoon ships than the other way around. So you get to go skadoosh. Wow. Alright. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, air superiority is yours. Now let's summon more dragons.
Slowly whittling away at that.
Yep. Slowly whittling away at everything at this point.
They've lost all their aquatic power.
Alrighty.
I'll let these guys attack to get the thing together.
Honestly, at this point, you can probably just focus on mulching you'll probably just focus on mulching the HQ and the remaining units. That puts you in trebuchet range, and if the cavalry strikes, that could be killing. That could be lethal.
I can't reach.
It can if the archer dies. Yeah, it can take the spot the archer's in if you kill it, so no. Not this time. If you need a distraction, send the war pups, otherwise... Wait, what? That's crit range, no! Yeah, that'll be fine. Maybe send the war pups in as a distraction? Let's see how they respond. Almost there. Then well, I'm not going to say we'll never have to look at this again, but we won't have to look at it for a long time.
Yeah, at least not until we get around to unlocking Merciful.
And S ranking things if we care to. Depends on how well we did here. My guess is we got A or B.
And they got another Harpy.
And you've got more witches than you know what to do with, so it's fine. Well, that was a distraction. I was right on one count.
That knight has served its purpose.
That's that infantry.
I have lost that infantry, but I've got another.
You got more dragons. You can probably just outright kill with the one you just spawned in.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
Just keep shooting. There we go.
Reinforce one more time.
No more dragon
Actually,
this round.
merfolk can actually...
3 away. Yeah, well, you can summon a harpy instead. Oh, nice. The coin toss went in your favor. Alrighty. Excellent, you can start shooting at that guy now.
And I will. That way Caesar can take out the archers.
I don't think Caesar can reach the archers, but the archers plus the trebuchet won't be enough to kill, not at 50% on both. Yeah, may as well move them up.
Yeah, in archer range, in the range of the enemy, but...
Well, if we're lucky, they'll go after somebody else, but we'll see. You could just spam Hex to... Never mind. To be even more obnoxious, but never mind. Alright, I think we've pretty much got him.
They summoned a pupper.
Well, they don't have much money to spend anymore. Wow, really?
Oh, ouch.
Really? They're not targeting Caesar anymore. Huh. The AI are actually being smart. They know they can't do too much damage anymore, so they're not going to for the stuff they can't do much damage against. Actually, you can take out every unit this round. I don't know if that'll win you the game, but it might get pretty close. Let's focus on that first. Alrighty. What can the trebuchet hit? I know it can hit both, but what kind of damage can it inflict? $28, 42. Actually, you can use the Witch's Hex in order to knock it down to kill range for everybody. At least that way the Trebuchet and Caesar can handle it all by their lonesome. Not enough to win? Alright, I guess we gotta take out the HQ. Let's bring the dragons in and start mauling. Bring everybody in and start mauling, basically. The Hex doesn't affect buildings, unfortunately. Probably for the best, honestly. That would be broken. Can't quite stop a recruitment. But
I can at least control where it comes in.
That is true.
And I've almost got control of everything in the sea.
Gotta lay it on thick, huh? Alrighty. Well, that would help you if we didn't have the means to just blow it up immediately. Alright, let's blow up their HQ. That's not their HQ. You may be able to end it this turn if you focus fire it, because you've got a cavalry and crit range if I'm not mistaken. Oh, sorry, I'm messing with your cursor. I think you've got a cavalry and crit range anyway. And if not, you're about to. Not quite? Alright, you have to move it 1 in order to get that crit. Alright, can't quite take him out this turn then. Well, next round then. We want to try and get what damage we can onto it in the meantime? Guess not. Well, we've got enough firepower that it should be easy pickings, so I'm not going to fret over it too much. We're going to be thorough then, just to rub it in. Fine by me. I need to turn on the light. Heck. It'll be nice when I'm done fixing up this office and I can start potentially using webcam for stuff. It's gonna be quite a few months until I'll feel comfortable doing that perhaps, but still. That could be fun. Guess we're not worried about rank at this point. Not at all. Although I guess my fretting isn't going to matter too much in the grand scheme of things, because it's done.
Oh, wait,
yeah, you've still got a You've got a dragon, you're fine.
Bang! That is awesome!
My piratical operations have gone bust! Hooray!
Thanks for all your help, Mr. Dog. Let's find you a treat.
We're not very good at this. Not very good at what? At this! At being outlaws! We're not so bad. No, he's right. We're rubbish. But think about it. Every time we get set up, that dog comes along and ruins everything. Traditionally, that's not the sort of thing that happens in a well-oiled, streamlined enterprise. We went into this to make gold, but we're hemorrhaging funds. Never mind funds, I'm black and blue all over. I'm tired of getting beaten up by a dog. But think of the good times, the freedom. We make our own hours, we take time off at the drop of a hat. Greg, you're kidding yourself.
Yes, we're getting names for these guys.
I just want to do something I'm good at again. I think I'm going to go back into accounting. What? You should, Neil. You were a great accountant.
Okay, so Greg, Neil.
I'm going to open that haberdashery back up. Congratulations. It's tough to admit when you make poor choices.
Wow, they even recognize the names now.
But embracing that fact and deciding to try something else, that's very brave. It's commendable. I agree, Neil. Congratulations to you too. I'm very proud of the both of us. Now, we need to find a boat home. The port's this way. You coming? Paul, can I come and work at this haberdashery?
Okay, so now we have names for the three of them.
Of course you can. And can I be the general manager? Oh, I think you broke it. No, Greg. No, you can't. Come on, let's get going.
I wonder if we'll see these three again in Wargroove 2.
Maybe. A B rank's respectable.
Not bad.
Given how much trouble this gave us before, that is respectable.
Yeah, who knows? We could try for something better, or later on.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe be when we unlock Merciful.
Yep. unfortunately, that's probably all we have time for on the main story because I know that the next battle is going to be a long one. So, puzzle mode.
And we've still got a load of them.
That's the idea.
No matter of life
Take
and
Valor
death.
to victory in a single turn. So. What's the right course of action? Trying to remember. So, we either need to take out. Let's see. We've got two unit. We can either take out the HQ, or the other mage.
That's Laudner's groove again.
He summons a skeleton. It's
And
basically
can it
just
move?
the standard infantry unit, basically.
I have a feeling we may need to just try and bolt in and destroy the HQ.
Yeah, but you've only got 2 units who can strike at it. 3 of you use
One.
Valder's ability. 37%. So, got 67 on the
If we
board
could
right
have
now.
this one and do enough damage to that pupper. Let's see. 37. Actually, no, this one can't reach.
Actually, well,
67. It's a matter of taking out that
real
pupper.
quick, can I take a look? I
Sure.
don't know about that. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this cavalry won't be able to reach even if we take out the pupper. So I don't know if we've got enough damage that can reach it. Wait a minute. We can... I think I know what we need to do, actually. So here's what we need to do. We need to get rid of this pikeman. We'll use this to do it. Once that we've done this, we'll have the wagon. Yep, we'll do that. Wait a minute, is that gonna work the way I think? Here's what I'm one. Yes, it will, actually. So yes, have him take out the war pup. And then have the wagon move the pikemen to where he can offer a crit advantage to the other spearmen. Yep, move down there, dump it off. That gets us a little bit more damage. 45%.
5.
And then 37. And here's what I think we do as a way to finish it. Yeah? I think we use, since the Valor can't reach, we have him raised dead here
Rise.
to get another crit. So, let's see if that's enough damage. 45%? I think it will be. Good call, brother.
Yes!
Those outlaws were still a better love story than Twilight. What is this, 2007?
Which Twilight?
The Twilight books. The ones that nobody likes.
Okay.
Alright, Sigurd's turn. Alright, our objective, take out Nuru. So. Well, I mean, the trebuchet can't do much else, so may as well. So, Sigrid has her groove up right now, so she can basically eat anyone on the field. I don't know what her groove does if she... Can her groove affect commanders? Presumably not, but I wonder if it can heavily damage them at least. How's that compared to going after somebody else? Okay, so Vampiric Touch isn't showing up, so... Huh. It is giving us Vampiric Touch, so I'm... Huh, do we set up another crit with the pikemen, actually? Let me try something. So, puppers can reach... Alright, so let's start... I think what we start with is having these taken out so we can get another crit in with the pikemen. We just need to eliminate that as well.
Probably what the Vampiric Touch is for.
No, we don't need the Vampiric Touch to eliminate that alchemist, but still.
It's more for this one.
For that one, yeah, I can believe... That one I can believe, yeah.
Actually, we don't even need Vampiric Touch.
Well, in that case, is there a better use for our units? problem is the way we're doing it there. Well, it's only 15%, so I think we get more from the. Well, do we get more from the crit then? Well, we need that Gloom Giant out of the way, so I think we'd have to use the air unit to knock it out. Yeah.
We also have to get rid of that pikeman there.
I think what we do then is we have the cavalry eliminate the archer and use Vampiric Touch to knock out the pikeman.
How about you?
Alright, that gets us 30%. Now, we need to eliminate that guy. So what gets the most damage of those three? Well, what gets more damage onto Nuru? The War Pup or the Alchemist? The Alchemist. Okay, so Alchemist and Infantry... Well, yep, War Pup and Infantry take out enemy infantry. That gets us the crit. Alright, so that one's got to step up. Then we crit. Alright, that gets us, what? That gets us 50% of the way there. Let's hope the cavalry make up the difference, or we may have to rethink this entirely. Oh, disappointment. Oh. What are we missing? That's tough.
Have access to a guide?
I don't want to use a guide if we can help it. Let me think. Well, we had the right idea with this cavalry unit, I think. But now that we know that we don't get that much damage out. Because we don't have much choice but to eliminate with that. Unless we, well, alternatively... Hang on. Well, the cavalry over there isn't going to be all that useful. Oh, wait a minute. That might be... Well, no, that's not the ticket either. Because that can't reach. Man?
Sure.
So... we can't do much with this cavalry unit, given that it's too far away. So we may as well just... I can't use the controller,
That's
apparently.
a mountain.
I know. But what I'm thinking is... Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I'm probably overthinking things. I'm trying to figure out if we can position if we can position Sigrid to... If we can allow Sigrid to be the one to... Wait, how much damage does Sigrid do to Nuru? 45%? That might be the difference then. If we can set up a situation where Sigrid attacks instead of the Alchemist, I think we've got this. But we need to set up that situation, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to do so. Because if the Alchemist can... Well, actually, can the Alchemist take out those War Pups? They can. Wait a minute, that won't be enough. Because we need to eliminate the Gloom Giant as well. Alright, hang on. So, how much damage can the flyers do to the... Alright, 54%? Okay, not worth. Hang on. Well, okay, yeah, we definitely need that. Let's see, how much damage do those flyers do to the pikemen, I wonder? Not enough. Crap. Huh. That's tough. Well, since we know that Sigrid, since we know we want Sigrid to attack Nuru, we may as well lead with that. Oh, wait a minute. Idea. Oh, that actually opens up a lot. Good call. Alright, can the flyer reach the Gloom Giant? Yes, it can. Nice. That was the whole point. Excellent. Okay, we've won. Good call, brother. Good experiment.
And we essentially wave clear everything.
That's a rarity. Especially for some of the later puzzles. They get ridiculous.
And even. And more so, every unit moves and and we moves.
Victory means little to me. You lucky.
Did we, though? There we go.
I still don't get why she has a cat-like face.
I'm pretty sure that's meant to look like a bat.
Okay. With the title, like Child Genius, I can understand it being Koji. Okay, so we have to... Excuse me.
You're excused.
Okay, so I have my groove.
So you have your sparrow bombs. And looking at where he's positioned, it looks like you're reliant on those sparrow bombs. So, what's to call? So we need to... Remember, the sparrow bombs summons 2 sparrow bombs that, if memory serves, do 50% damage.
So we want to lead with him.
Well, we need to lead by... Well, if we can lead by eliminating someone, or... Well, we can use it to punch a hole in things. That's the important part.
Yeah, we want to leave their battleship and Golem alone. Anything
Non-essential, yeah. Can we get a crit with the cavalry? Let me count it up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4... We can't get a crit with the cavalry.
We just need to clear the way?
Yeah, so we need the pikeman and the archer dead.
Yeah, though, in order to do that, we may...
Yeah, I'm just debating whether the sparrow bombs are... Yeah, I'm debating the best use of the sparrow bombs is the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we could probably clear this thing out.
Well, I don't know how essential that'll be, but may as well knock it out while we're here. If only to give us more maneuverability. So we got 2 sparrow bombs.
Activate sparrow bombs!
Can the sparrow bombs even reach our opponent? Can they even reach? They can't even reach Emmerich. Okay. So, I'm trying to remember how much damage they do, though. Enough. I mean, you may as well use it to knock out the archer. Or not. Well, I guess that works too, I suppose. Actually, now that I think of it, they probably don't do killing blows anyway, so that was the right call. Alright, how much does the crit get us? 41%. And then we can get 14, 9, and whatever the pipe can get us. Well, let's count it up. See how close we are. And if we need to adjust our stratagem.
27.
Well, let's let the match play out.
And 41, and...
It's not going to be enough, is it?
Nope.
Well, let's see how close we get then. What, do we need the alchemist to attack? I'm trying to remember if the sparrow bombs can kill. If they can kill... Alright, so within 20%. Retry. Whoops.
Yeah, that's what I meant to hit.
Can the alchemist reach... well, actually, the alchemist will be able
Not
to
with
reach
all those
Emmerich
hits, yeah.
if... Well, here's what I'm thinking then. I don't know. What would be best? Is there a... If there's a way to clear a path for there to be a sparrow... Well... Where's the best way to... Oh, here's what we do. Use the Sheeb and the archer to take out that pikeman.
That's what I'm doing.
Alright, what's chat up to? Alright, looks like they're being silly with words. Cool. Well, it's getting late and I have to be somewhere early tomorrow, so I'll call it a night here. Thank you for your hospitality and have a good night, and or day, depending on where you are in the world. I think it's night for most people who are watching at this point. Still. Alright, and then not have it detonate in the same spot, actually. It does kill. Alright, does that get us anything good with the alchemist? Yes, it allows us to crit with the... That's the difference we need. Excellent.
75.
Alright, we won. Alright, you're likely to be called away in the next 5 minutes, so I don't know if we want to take a chance on us being interrupted before finishing the next one, or if we want to just wrap it up here.
I was foolish.
Alright, do we want to end on that note, or do we think we can beat another one?
Let's at least see what this one is. Okay, so get the Heaven Song Villager to the side of a bridge.
In a single turn.
Bridge in single turn.
So basically eliminate everything on this bridge. And eliminate everything stopping the villager from reaching the wagon. Oh, I remember this one being a pain in the ass.
This one.
Well, I honestly can't remember how to beat this one.
6.
I'm tougher than you think. Ha! Ha-ha!
Here's the problem. Look at what's blocking the villager. I don't think our sparrow bombs will be that effective either.
Nope.
We need to eliminate the pike. Yeah, we're not solving this one tonight. Pikemen.
Yeah.
Eliminating the pikemen and the giant, plus eliminating everything on the bridge. Yeah, that one's going to take a bit of figuring out. There's a lot of cool ones in here, though. Either way.
Just looking at some of the titles of these.
They can get a little complicated too, as you can see. Either way, I guess that's where we'll call it for tonight. So, as far as what the schedule looks like, we should be back to our regular co-op streams now that hopefully whatever issue we were having with Discord has passed. Otherwise, we found that Steam works just as well, so at least the Steam chat works just as well, so we can always pivot to that if need be.
Might need to get into become friends with some of the guys you guys on Steam, so that way we can be able to handle it. And also, if we want to do anything Steam related without the bro, it would help with that.
Well, if it becomes necessary.
Yeah, I don't really see it as a possibility. If we wanted to do Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transform, then we didn't have you to help get Lou and Gilgamesh into the game.
Yeah.
Well, into the one.
Either way, for now then, looking ahead, let's see, as for the rest of the week, Co-op 9 will be back on and should be a reliable staple from here on out, now that things are a little more stable on my end. Apart from that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on. Let's see. I would like to get back into Devil May Cry at some point, but unfortunately with how things are, with me still neck deep in trying to get the Baldur's Gate 2 video done before the third game releases, and trying to fix up the house. The house, the important stuff is going to be done by the end of this weekend, so I'll be in a position where I don't have to scramble during weekdays, which should help, but I am finishing the game as I finish the audio recording, so I'm pushing my luck as far as the timing on this, so I'm going to be neck deep in that, and as a result, I do not anticipate Devil May Cry being the game tomorrow. Instead, it will likely be Battlezone. In fact, you should probably anticipate it being Battlezone for the rest of this month.
Also, speaking of which, since Sonic Dash's birthday was some 4 days ago, we were hoping to do a Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transform stream with him, and with him being the host.
Yeah, I might not necessarily be around for that, but if you want to take advantage of that time, or if you want to use one of these slots for it, by all means.
Yeah, though I just would need Lou and Gilgamesh present, and so that way we can go through some of the stuff with him. But then again, some of the map aside from a couple of mirror maps, you virtually don't have the vast majority of the mirror mode maps. Then
Well,
again,
we can always work it out as need be. For now, then,
of course,
regardless
it
of
could
how it
always
works
be
out,
Of course, it could always be with him, me, and the two, and also.
or if they care enough, they can unlock it on their own time.
Yeah, in fact, I'd recommend to them that they unlock what they can, so that way they have more options. And
Either way,
sure.
Oh, accidentally opened Reaper. That's going to take a while to load through. Either way. So, looking ahead then, it's going to be pretty much, at least for the foreseeable future, it'll be co-op night on Friday. Well, not Baldur's Gate 2, that's why I'm playing Battlezone on Saturdays for a while. If I've got time to keep going with that on Sunday morning, I should probably throw it at Baldur's Gate 2 at the moment, but eventually the Sunday stream will be back, but it'll likely be Crizzen with Baldur's Gate 3's release so that I can focus on that. That's probably what's going to christen it, which, if that happens, then, yeah, it's Battlezone until that's done. Which, hopefully, will work out. I am doing the tougher missions right now, so hopefully it won't be that much work. Although, oh man. It's jump back and forth. It's either the easiest game ever or it's the most difficult game ever with Battlezone. It is weird. I'm going to have a fun time if I want to try and do a retrospective on it. Either way, that'll be all from us.
If you want a retrospective of it, you should definitely try the Total Command version of it.
I'm
After, of course,
looking at the base game only, but still. Either way, that'll be all from us. So, this time next week, I don't know if it'll be a co-op night, if it'll be a multiplayer night or a co-op night, but either way. Hopefully a grand time will be had either way. Whatever it ends up being next week, I'll see you either tomorrow for Battlezone, or maybe I'll see you next week for whatever we do then. Till then, thank you all for watching, and I hope this was as entertaining for you as it was for us, and we will see you all later.
Bye.